Okay. Alright. I am having one hell of a hard time trying to find this link. My YouTube settings are all jacked up here, but I'm sending this over to you. Whoa. Alright. Okay. So, this is the original one. Okay, that's like the color that I was always seeing no matter how many times I edited it. And this is the one that you sent back to me. So it does actually change to black on that part, but it still doesn't change the armor. But now if we go back and we look at the file that you sent me, so this is, okay, so this is what I was working with, the background. This is what I was putting in there and no changes were happening. This is what you sent me. See the difference? There's like no difference. But somehow yours works and mine doesn't. And also, like, these scales should still be much darker. Like, the original mesh of this, like, what I did is I went to image adjustment curves and I like turned this way down. Whoops, I turned this way down on the original. So like it got, the whole picture got way darker. Like this is darker on top of darker. But yeah, it makes no sense to me how the file you edited is somehow working and mine isn't. Because like this is not a very different picture. But one thing that I did notice is when I save mine, it'll preview the file here. But when you sent back to me, it has no file preview. So I think it has something to do with the way that you're loading or saving the changes. What, oh. What program are you using? Ah, see, look at this. See, they've got an alpha channel here that's like using GIMP TDS preset. So if you load the alpha on this, you can see that it's got some kind of, it allows you to recolor the parts that are being recolored, like that are becoming more black. At least from what I'm looking at, it looks like this area is the red parts that are painted over. But I don't know if this armor has this. It doesn't even have this option. How come when I drag this in it doesn't ask me to load MIPS or alphas or anything? It's weird. I mean, I am straight up dumbfounded that that worked for you. I spent so much time on this. I just couldn't get it to do anything. What's a bucket tool? Maybe I'll try to get that. Oh. Yeah, but I think it's how you save the file. I don't think it has to deal with like how you edited the file in the program. I'm curious, when you opened up the folder that I sent you, the file, wasn't it already, did it look like this? Because what you sent me back is just this. So all that you did is see those changes, like they're not big changes. So wasn't mine already black like this? Yeah, so like I'm confused what you even made black. Like you just barely made things blacker. Okay. Did you have to get a plugin for GIMP to open up these files? I mean, but mine didn't even. Okay, but here, look. Let's go in here and let's put the vanilla one on here. Well, it's in the poor order, but you can see between 1 and 3, my like changes did nothing originally. Like it look. Well, actually, this isn't a perfect example, but like it didn't change one bit, and the second I put your texture in, it actually changed, and all you did was barely darken it. Like I didn't get like a smidgen of change. Can you send me that plugin? What in the fuck? I just installed GIMP. Where the hell is it? Download. Okay, where did this just install to? GIMP 2, okay. So would you just search GIMP DDS plugin? Oh, gotcha. Jeez. Can they put any more obscure download links in here? Where the... What is this shit? SVNs? Is that just the plugin format? Oh, downloads, nice. Nope, Windows 64. What do we put it in? What folder? Or do I just run this? Okay. Jesus Christ. GIMP plugins directory. I'm not sure where the plugins directory is in this thing. I don't even understand what the search results do. GIMP plugins, it's where I am. I don't see this folder anywhere. Maybe it's a hidden folder. Come on, what the fuck? Maybe I need the 32-bit version because it's in the 32-bit location. I mean, it didn't install. So I don't think I have to restart GIMP. It's not working. It's just saying, holy shit, we can't work. Unless you're... Maybe I have to... Maybe it, like, has to be run one time, or it's gonna find it itself right now. Oh, we can open it. Oh man, now I gotta learn a whole new tool. Bucket tool. Bucket. Oh god, that works good. Holy shit. It's better than Photoshop. Save as. Oh man. This is the wrong extension. What the why is it making me save as the complete wrong extension? I don't see any drop downs to change it either. What? How do you change file types in this? Export as. Oh, okay. Do you do any compression or any of this nonsense? You probably just leave it, huh? I think we need to generate MIP maps. Did you generate these? I think it likes MIP maps. I have no idea what they are. No, you don't do them? Oh shit, okay. Well, maybe that's the issue. Okay, so we'll try putting it back on this mod and seeing what happens. Hey, that looks familiar. Let's put it on leg armor because it doesn't have any shoulders. It looks like that worked. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's working. I don't know what kind of magic GIMP does, but sweet. Thanks for helping me out with this. I'm definitely going to use GIMP in the future. I don't know why the other ones that I used to do worked. Like I did the fucking... I've done, here, let's open up Chengpu. Like I completely recolored all of this stuff. So this is all red and he's got a white beard. Like I redid this whole thing. So I don't know what the, what the deal was, but... Yeah, that's encouraging now. Also, one other quick thing while I got you on the line here, I wonder if you could, like a telephone. I wonder if you could take a look at this. So this guy, he made a mod, and all he did was he cut the first, like he changed the first letter, and all he did was include the rigid model 2, and then these two maps. And somehow they link. So instead of having to like edit all those texture files and repoint the textures and everything in like the right way, somehow this guy managed to do this. And I don't know how. I don't know if you just open up, if there's some way to open these files up and point them to different textures, because following this naming convention didn't do shit for me. So there's got to be some other quicker way to do this. Like there has to be a trick, you know? PM. Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I've got Pack File Manager. Let me try to mess with that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, maybe PFM can open it. That's a good idea. I think it's mad because Tweak's open. matter which one we pick. No, this doesn't do anything either. I've opened it as a hex document, and well, obviously opening it with Notepad does nothing, but okay, that's not working. But so yeah, let's take a hex editor here and I'll show you what it looks like inside here. So it'll come in here and you think like, okay, well, it's pointing to this old texture in here, right? Like I'm assuming this is in here. But when I change this, it just bugs out and like the file's corrupted. So I don't know how to edit this, but that guy must have some kind of way to do it. So let's say I changed it to, oh, actually that's gonna be, it's the problem is when it gets to be like let's say you wanted to backspace this, see it says like re-change file size. I think this messes everything up because when you hex edit, oh, I just figured it out. That's why this guy's doing it. He's renaming it one letter off, so he's coming into a hex editor. I get it. So he's saying like, what? Stop it. He's changing the D to an, stop it. Am I backspacing things? Okay, I get it. So he's changing one letter, and then I don't know if you've written any code. Like, all this is in machine code, and so if you added more structure to it, it would bug out. Okay. Oh my god, this is going to save so much time. Awesome. I'll get back to you on this, I guess, while I run through this on other armors that I need to do, but that is genius. Yeah, I'll let you know how it works. I'm probably not going to live stream this process because this video is kind of weird as is, you know. It's just me talking to somebody else for the first like 10 minutes and then it gets into a tutorial, so yeah, we're not going to do that. Thanks for the GIMP help though. Over and out.